So we have the helicopter bound to the radio. Swash is moving in the right direction. Here's the app. Now, I was able to pull it up. I tried to get the Bluetooth to work. It is connectable, but look, it's in Chinese, so I can't tell which one is which. So I can't actually get it bound with the Bluetooth. So with that said, let me go back to the app. Okay. So when you do get it Bluetooth connected with your helicopter, here are your parameters. Now, you have speed for your aileron, for your elevator, for your rudder. This is where you can turn up or down your gain or the speed of the rate of the rudder. Agility, how fast you want it to roll, how fast you want it to flip backwards and forwards. And I believe the gyro function for the head, you can turn it up, turn it down. If it's jittering a little bit too much on the head and then stopping with certain maneuvers. But I will tell you this, out of the box, it flew perfect to me. Steven Sarand, HeliDirect pilot, he flew it today. He loved it. He said that he would speed up the cyclic just a bit more. But this is where you do it. There is mechanical setting as well. Let's go in parameters and then mechanical settings. So you can switch channels here. Not switch channels, but you can, as you can see, you can center your servos in channel 1. But you can nudge it up and down. Of course, maybe if you get in a crash or something like that, and you know, you have to put the servo horn back on, and you're not sure where it should be. This is where you would do that. Main blade pitch, positive pitch. If you see positive. And you can bring down negative. So if you're doing a punch out, you got too much positive, you can bring that down a little bit. If you're negative and you punch out, or you slam it negative and you got too much negative, you can give it a little bit more, a little bit less, then you can save it. But this is really all the settings you need to make sure that your heli is flying exactly how you want it. So, however, to be totally honest, this helicopter, in and of itself, out the box, flies perfect. I was flying the other day with Nick Wisdom, who does our build videos. I was flying with him, and he's like, man, it's moving around. I said, no, that's me. I took my hands off of the transmitter, and it just stays there. This does not fly like your normal, everyday, average micro. Most of the time when you're having challenges learning maneuvers on a micro, it's because it's all over the place. The wind affects it. It's just hard to keep in one place, and you're fighting the helicopter to learn the maneuvers. This is not that. The best way I could describe this is if someone took a 700 helicopter and basically, like if someone took a 700 size helicopter, and then shrunk it down. It tracks well in hurricanes, peril flips. You're not fighting this bird. If you are new to helicopters and you're like, hey, there's a plethora of different helicopters out there to get, I would definitely recommend this one. Not too far behind it. It's a different size and it feels a little bit different, is the T-15 by Lion. Price point is a little bit different, but this is a little bit beefier. It's bigger. It has more command. It has a presence in the air. And also too, with the battery installation, and you're not taking the canopy on and off, and you're not tearing the grommets up, it just makes it easier to put that battery in and take it out. Let's see. Yeah, it's still plugged in now. But you just slide it in, and you have your plug that's down here. So you just plug it in, and it won't initialize until it senses that it's just sitting there, not being handled. After you connect the battery, you simply close this, boom, and you will hear it, after you connect it. Once it senses that you're not messing around with the helicopter, has time to reset. So there you have it. But I will say the one-piece gear, the flexible gear, is a plus. So instead of snapping, it will give, the boom feels very sturdy. And also too, another thing that I noticed is that the tail motor is very quiet. On other models, when you're doing maneuvers like, I don't know, doing a hurricane, a tail down hurricane, you hear this like, you barely hear this tail. You do hear it, but it's not annoying. It doesn't sound like an angry bee. Like I said, this is a solid kit. Now, I'm not I tend to like bigger helicopters, 700 size, 550, stuff like that. But I have to admit, I would like them, I like this kit. However, I would like them to make a 700 size, just like this, like literally just make it bigger. That would be cool if you had an app that you could set up your fly barless unit with and set it up just like a micro, but just a 700. So kind of putting that in your ear, Goosky. Make this bigger. Like, this is perfect the way it is. I have no problems with this. But if you made a bigger one, that would be awesome. Maybe do a 550 before you do a 700. But a 700 would be killer in this. So, we have them on our site for pre-order. They are there for you to lock down because we're only getting a certain amount of kits. And I don't want you to lose out. Way to go, Goosky. First hover, what I'm feeling is very stable. Very little adjustment with cyclic. Just the first opinion, first flips. It does not feel like, and this is what I said when I opened the box, it doesn't feel like a micro. Most micros you have to correct, you have to correct them a lot. This one, it just feels stable. Now this is out of the box. This is no setup, basically. I just adjust the idle up throttle curve, flat curve. I think it's at 60, I think it's at 75, I believe. I hadn't fine-tuned anything yet. Tail feels cool. Yeah. Very steady. I don't know if the mic can pick it up. It's a nice, considerable wind happening right now. It's solid, rock solid. Like I said, I have not gone into the app yet. I have not gone into the fly barless unit to adjust anything. This is stock, out of the box, bind and fly. Simple. Flies great. I'll put a new battery pack in it and do a little bit more testing with this. Hands off. See how steady that is? Love it. It does fly nice.
It flies really good.
It flies like a small 700.
It really does.
Yep.
Just speed up the cycle a little more and that thing will be perfect for me.
Exactly. So, there you go. That's 2, baby. HeliDirect!